These are adjectives, and these are adverbs. Adverbs. And a lot of these guys are tricky for native speakers like me as well. So let's start by understanding how to use them, and then we will look at the tricksters. So if you like these videos, become a patron, support for your English so I can keep making more of the stuff that you like. Click here and become a patron. Anyways, so adjectives. What are adjectives? An adjective describes or modifies a noun or pronoun. They tell us color, size, shape, opinion, age, material, observation, and purpose. Some adjectives like friendly, costly, and deadly end in ly. Ly endings are more characteristic of adverbs. A lot of adverbs end in ly, but these adjectives are not adverbs. Let me show you some common adjectives. There's a big car next to the blue house that is located in a great city. These adjectives are describing the car, the house, and the city. Size, color, and importance. Sometimes, though much less frequently, you will see adjectives that are nouns. I put it on the coffee table. Here, coffee is a noun, but it's working as an adjective to tell us what type of table, the purpose of the table. Good and bad are also adjectives. We use adjectives after sense verbs and to be verbs. So we feel good or bad. We look good or bad. We smell good or bad.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Don't worry.
And we are good or bad. Very, very, very often, native speakers use this incorrectly. And we say that we feel well or we feel badly. It's grammatically incorrect, but it's okay for conversational English. I'm going to give you some adjectives that you might have confused with the adverb. Right now, we're going to define the adjective and its use. And then once we get to adverbs, we will describe the adverbial usage. Hard. Hard is an adjective. It has two meanings, solid or firm, and the other meaning means difficult, requiring a lot of effort. I baked the cake too long and now it's hard. This homework is too hard. Sure. Sure is an adjective. It means positive, certain. I am sure that after the adverb example, you will understand the difference. Near. Near can be an adjective, verb, preposition, and adverb. As an adjective, it talks about the distance between physical things and more commonly, moments in time. I will see you in the near future. All right, now let's move on to adverbs. An adverb can describe or modify the adjectives that we were just talking about, as well as verbs and other adverbs. To describe an adjective, she was a very nice lady. How nice? Very nice. To describe a verb, he quickly ran to the store. How did he run? Quickly. And to describe another adverb, the concert ended too quickly. How quickly? Too quickly. The most common mistake, so common that it's acceptable in conversational spoken English, is to use good instead of well. But really try to remember that with action verbs, it sounds better to use well. Verbs like play, live, and do. Mon fils plays tennis very well. We live well thanks to our jobs. You need to do well on the exam. The same with badly. We often confuse the usage here. Badly most often refers to the skill with which you do something, how well you do it. He plays basketball very badly. Though in spoken English, it can be incorrectly used to describe how you feel, especially after doing something bad. He feels badly for yelling at you like that. Hardly. The adverb hardly is very different from the adjective hard. Hardly means barely, slightly. He hardly has a chance of winning the game. You hardly started. Why are you quitting now? Surely. The adverb surely's meaning is not that different from the adjective, but when we use it is quite different. We need to use it when describing an action. Before, I told you, I'm sure you will understand the difference. I was very confident when I said that. So you could say that I told you that surely. Here, surely is describing how I told you, not how I felt. And nearly. Nearly most often means almost, but not quite. Almost, but not enough. What a game. They nearly won, but lost in the last minute of overtime. We're nearly there. And now as a bonus, let's talk about flat adverbs. Because we have a choice sometimes to use adverbs that end in the ly or not. And me personally, I like the sound of these flat adverbs when we can use them. For example, slow or slowly, bright, brightly, safe, safely. They're all adverbs and it's your choice which one you want to use. Sometimes though, they're not perfect synonyms, and there's a great video that will explain all of this stuff about flat adverbs under the video.
So listen up.
If you're a good English student and you want to do well improving your English, write examples now. Write your examples in the comments. It's the best way to improve by yourself, and I'm here to correct your bad examples so you don't speak badly in the future.
These videos and everything that For Your English does is made possible thanks to my patrons. Support For Your English and get a lot of cool shit. Become a patron.